But being that I had introduced formula and it had been several days, I was concerned. So I asked her about it, and she said, don't worry until it's been like over a week. Which I'm like, oh my God, over a week, but okay. But by the time we got to Sunday, this last Sunday, today's Tuesday, so this last Sunday, this poor little guy was so miserable. And as his mother, I'm sorry, I cannot let him stay in pain like that. I can't do it. Um, Before I even go there, I had been this whole last week trying to help him with different natural ways to help his system poop. And some of the things that you can do to help with baby constipation, there's baby massage. You know, you can massage their belly, and there's certain different techniques that you use on their belly. And I was doing that every day. Also, they say, like, if you take their temperature, rectal temperature, just the act of putting that thermometer in their little butt can actually stimulate the bowels and make them poop. So I didn't even need to take his temperature, but I just did that a few times to see if it would work, and that didn't work either. Obviously, just kind of working their legs, like moving their legs around, kind of making them exercise and stuff, like bicycling their legs or whatever. That will help. I mean, just kind of help them expel gas also. And then I also read that you could, even if they're just breastfed or whatever, even at this young age, one of the things you can do is try prune juice or apple juice. Now, don't just give him straight prune juice or apple juice, because he's so teeny tiny, he's so young. What I did was just put like a half a teaspoon at first, and then a teaspoon, no more than that, in with like every other bottle of milk or something like that, just so he would get a teeny tiny bit of like the prune juice or something, to kind of help. And actually, I think that did help a little bit. But anyway, he still wasn't pooping. So on Sunday, I finally, it was a weekend, and so I couldn't get a hold of the doctor. I did call the OB department at the hospital, talk to one of the nurses that helped me deliver him. And she, I told her that I wanted to go ahead and get the baby suppositories, and she directed me how to use it properly. And it's the pediatric suppositories. They've got the little, like, hard versions or whatever. And then they also have, like, a liquid suppository thingy. We got them both, but she told me to use the little hard one just because that's what they're used to using. And to cut it in 4. I mean, it's only about an inch long the way it is, but it's for 2 to 5 years old. So being that he's so teeny tiny, I cut it in 4, and I just used 1/4 of it, just a teeny tiny little portion of it, and put that in there and real gently hold it in with your finger. And within a couple minutes, he pooped on Sunday. So that was awesome. I'm so glad that we did that. And then I kind of kept up with the exercising him and massaging him and the prune juice. And then this morning he pooped on his own. Thank God, because I didn't want to go and use the suppository again, because to do it, as a last resort is okay, but you definitely don't want to get into the habit of it, because then their little body can become accustomed to the suppository and not work on its own. It will, his body needs to kind of learn how to work itself out, So that worked out good. I'm glad that he pooped on his own this morning. That was a relief. Let's see. What else did I want to mention? Oh, some of the things that he's had in this short little time he's been here. He's already had cradle cap, which is pretty common. And he had very, very bad baby acne. I don't know if you can really see his face, but it's not too bad anymore. It's actually pretty much cleared up. and normally it doesn't clear up this quickly. So I kind of wanted to mention that so you guys could, so I could tell you what I did to help him. Um, his acne, what they basically tell you is there's really nothing you can do to treat it other than just take a wet washcloth and keep their face clean during the day just with water. You know, there's nothing you can really put on their face. Their skin's just too sensitive. You don't really want to, you know, mess with it. And I was doing that and it just wasn't helping, and so I was researching things online and I came across a company called, a baby care line called Mastella. And this is, you can see that, Mastella. This stuff is awesome. It's expensive, but oh my god, it's worth it. I read all kinds of reviews on it and things like that, and it really, really, really is worth the money. You don't use very much of it at all. Whatever product, I mean, they have several different products. Whatever you use very, very little. It lasts a long time. It smells awesome. It's super, super, super gentle. This whole line or whatever, the stuff that I got, I would have to put this on my list of must-have baby items. I'm serious. I absolutely love this stuff. What I bought was their newborn kit or something like that. It's like $37. It comes with this stuff. Now this is my favorite here. It comes with this stuff. It also comes with lotion, some diaper cream, and then their awesome, awesome newborn shampoo. And I'll tell you about that in a minute too. What this stuff is, it's called like Physo Baby or Physio Baby or whatever. Basically it's called, or it's a no rinse cleansing fluid. You just put it like on a cotton ball or whatever, and whatever you want to clean on them, just, you know, just wipe whatever area it is down. If you want to clean their little butt, which is it's good for, or their face or whatever, that's it. You just wipe it on there. It's no rinse, super, super gentle, and it, within a day, I would say, I noticed a change in his face. It was awesome. Within just a few days, it had cleared up significantly. Totally, I mean significantly. So if anybody is struggling with baby acne, I would suggest trying this line and that cleaning fluid. Awesome, absolutely awesome. I even tried it on myself and I like it. As far as his cradle cap, their newborn shampoo actually treats cradle cap because cradle cap is so common. It's like a foam shampoo, and I had only used it 3 times and his cradle cap was gone, completely gone, totally awesome. So the whole line, like I said, works amazing. His skin feels awesome. He smells good. He likes the stuff. I like it a lot. Must have. Mastella line of baby care products. Oh, he had an eye infection. Oh, my arm is going numb. I know. Come here. Oh. Okay. He had an eye infection, oops. I took him in for that, and it was just, you know, a basic little eye infection. His eye was getting all like pussy and like he'd go take a nap and he'd wake up and his eye would be like sealed shut because of the pus. Bleh. So anyway, I took him in for that, and they gave me eye drops, and I put the eye drops in, and it definitely got better. But then as soon as I stopped using the eye drops, it came back. And I didn't want to keep using these eye drops in his eye, you know? It's like, I like things that are more natural. I don't like to use medications or things like that for a prolonged period of time, or just things that you don't really necessarily have to use. I don't like to do that. So when I went into my doctor last week, I was telling her, I'm like, well, he is still this eye infection like just won't go away, and I don't want to keep using these drops